You ever wonder if life would be better if soda didn't foam? I'm just saying. Anyway, hey everybody, Lancer here. Welcome you back to more Suikoden V for the Sony Playstation 2, and we need to head to Stormfist, don't we? Yeah, that's what we need to do. We need to head down to the harbor. That's what we need to do, man. Which is just straight across the bridge. You know, it's not a big deal. You know, I always really look forward to a session of this game. You know what I mean? It's always nice. I always look forward to it. It's good stuff. So there's just a big bridge, you know. Not a whole lot going on. Bridge that takes us to the pier. Yeah, we are going by boat, if you didn't realize that. That's what's happening. Pier. It's the first time we can kind of come here, other than when we first arrived at the very beginning. Something there. I guess that's like a water gate or something. I don't know. Also, I want to make an apology to that person who I said was just not a person at the harbor at the beginning. I just didn't see them because they were on a lower level, but yeah. So my apologies for calling you not a person, because that was actually a person. That was like a government official, but I thought it was like one of those stakes that you see at the harbor. But yeah, it was actually a person that they were on a lower level. That's why I couldn't talk to them. So yeah, I felt kind of bad about it watching the video back, and you know. So I feel like I owe them an apology and such, so yeah. Na. Do. You got anything over here? Anyone hanging out over here? What is that? I'm not sure. I suppose that's used for something, but I'm not sure what. I'm sure it has its uses, right? I'm sure they do something with it. Maybe that's what they tie boats to. Something like that. I don't know. I'm not a man of the seas, so not really familiar with their stuff, what they do, and all that. Salutations, Your Highness. Nothing out of the ordinary here. So it would seem. Got a bunch of crates and whatever. They really did a great job at just making the water look beautiful in this game, didn't they? I love that. Hey, it's Kyle. Oh, Prince, there you are, finally. So, are you coming with us? Kyle? Oh no, don't tell me you're coming too. What's wrong with that? Ha, I wish. Nah, I just came to see you off. Aww. Then we'd have 2 level 20 characters. I still say they should have sent me along, but hey. Now, Kyle, you know we can't take Lord Barrow's greatest fan into Lord Godwin's hometown. Oh yeah, but it's perfectly fine to bring along his son's ex. Hey, how about the weather? Seriously though, you think everything's gonna be alright out there? What do you mean? I mean, it's kinda like going into enemy territory, isn't it? Hey, don't say that. Lord Godwin's not the Queen's most loyal subject, but he is her subject. True. Yeah, for now. Also true. I mean, what if he ends up throwing you all in the dungeon and holding you hostage or something? He won't. Not with George around, he won't. We should all wish he were that predictable. He knows what it means to make Arstop mad. He's seen it, like we have. He wouldn't stake his whole town on one stupid move. That's a good point. Yeah, I guess you're right. I hope you're right. But hey, watch yourselves out there, huh? Especially you, Prince. I will, thanks. Good. You be careful too, Leon. Yes, of course. Fine. Enjoy your trip, stay safe, and if you see this cute brunette about 5'4", never mind, go. Good on you, Mr. Kyle. Something about this bothers me. Maybe I should sneak along with you. Can't have you getting into trouble without me. We'll be fine. So let's be off, shall we? And we're off! Off to Stormfist.
This is such a nice wind, isn't it?
Yes. If it keeps up like this, we should reach Stormfist by tomorrow afternoon.
Nice we can go almost anywhere by ship, even though this is an inland nation.
Yeah, thank goodness for the Thetis River. But the convenience of the river has its disadvantages, too. I mean, we've been doing nothing but traveling lately. If we didn't have the Thetis, I bet we wouldn't have to take trips all over the place.
Huh. Don't know about that. The Queen doesn't exactly strike me as the merciful type.
No, you're wrong about the Queen. Her Majesty is really very kind. Right, Prince?
Right.
That's right. It may be a bit strange for me to say, but Arstadt was a very gentle and good queen.
Yeah, I can tell. Everybody in town loves her. And Farad obviously loved her enough to marry her. But if you ask me, though, she seems kind of unstable at the moment.
I'm not surprised. From your point of view, you've only known Arstadt since she acquired the Sun Moon.
So, she was different before?
Yes. After getting the Sun Rune, Her Majesty changed.
And I think it's getting gradually worse. I'm really worried.
Yeah, it's not looking good. Uh-oh.
What's wrong, George?
Lady Sialetes, watch out!
Both of you, get away from the side of the ship!
Something's coming!
Ah!
What the hell is that?
No! No! I hate lizards!
So we learned something about Sialetes. She hates lizards. So, whoa, calm down. So this is, I guess this would be the second boss. This is Zodom. He's not really too bad. Especially with George in your party. Just do co-op attacks. Sworn Protector. He has a breath attack that can cause you to be unable to use co-op attacks, but it's not really that big of a deal. You can always heal with Sialetes if you need to. I'd recommend healing if you get below 30 HP. He also has an AoE attack, but it tends to miss quite often, so... Yeah, see, now we can't do co-op attacks. It didn't take long for you to bust that out, now did it? So yeah, he's really not that bad at all. Especially with George in your party. And we're handing out plenty of crits, so that's definitely good. Oh, speaking of which, quit spitting at me. Yeah, see, nothing to it. Get plenty of levelage, medicine 1, fire sealing piece, breath of ice scroll, 3000 potch and 20 party SP. It's not bad. I like it. Pretty easy, boss.
That was really disgusting.
What's going on?
Don't come over yet. Stay out of sight. And tell the crew not to leave their posts.
Yes, ma'am.
Leon, what do you mean?
Damn.
I can't take this anymore.
Look.
It's the Godwin family ship. Is that Gazelle?
Lord Godwin's son? That's right. What would he be doing way over here? Your Royal Highness, Lady Syledes, are you alright? We're fine, thank you. Ah, excellent. I'd gotten word of these rampaging creatures. I thought of you at once and came myself in our fastest ship. Just in time, it seems. Thank goodness. My crew and I pledge to protect you. Please allow us to lead the way. Yeah, I'm sure you had your reasons for being out here. Seems a little too convenient, doesn't it? Isn't it great how he gets to play the hero? This whole thing's a little too convenient. See? That's exactly what I'm saying. You think he engineered the lizard attack? Wouldn't have been easy. No, it wouldn't have. But I guess it's not impossible. Those creatures aren't hard to provoke, from what I hear. Freyja, what do you think? It does seem pretty fishy. Duly noted. But what would his motive be? If his plan was to make us trust him, I'd say it backfired. No, it's probably nothing that simple. For all we know, he wants us to be suspicious. Or he could just be trying to shake us up for the hell of it. One or the other. You're not serious. You think he'd do all this for laughs? I doubt that. That's the kind of guy Gazelle is. I'm sure there was motive behind it. You know he's after something. All those nobles are.
I haven't been here in a while. I forgot how amazing this place was.
George, this is your first time here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Over there is the arena where the sacred games are going to be held. And this is the Godwin family castle.
Looks like a tough nut to crack.
Huh?
It'd be hard to attack, I mean.
Is that all you ever think about?
Good on you, Jameson Price. Always thinking ahead. Ah, your Royal Highness, and the good Lady Syledes, and your noble knights. We've been expecting you. That guy just looks freaking sinister, doesn't he? Look at that. He's gotta be a villain, you know? I mean, look at that face. Come on. Welcome to Stormfist. I heard you met with great peril on the way. I'm very glad to see you're safe. Well, well, Lord Gizel Godwin himself, coming out to greet us personally. We are much obliged. So this is Gizel Godwin. As Her Majesty the Queen's loyal servant, it's the very least I could do. I'm back, Father. So So yes, these are the Godwins. Gazelle, I trust you served our guests well. Yes, of course. I hope I helped make their journey more pleasant. Of course you did, Gazelle. We wouldn't be standing here if not for your heroics. Thank you from all of us. Yeah, we gotta make nice. The lady is most kind. I am unworthy of such praise. Agreed. Gazelle, don't you have something to tell our guests? And you gotta love Marskull and his polka dot cape. It takes a real man to wear that around, I'm telling you. Ah yes, sorry about that, Father. You must all be very tired from your long journey. We'll have a banquet tonight. Until then, please rest in your rooms. Allow me to show you the way. I'd rather get right to work. Such diligence. I should have expected no less from the son of His Majesty Farad. Very well. First to the arena. Please, let me be your guide. Father, would that be alright? Be sure to mind your manners, though. Of course. Now then, this way, please. Gazelle joined the party, not that that really matters at all. So here we are in Stormfist. Get to know this place, because this is where we're going to be spending the next few hours of the game. Because we're going to be here for a while. So get to know it, get to love it. I've been to this town before, but never inside the arena. Yeah, so, Gazelle's in our entourage. He's not a battle character or anything. He's just kind of there for no real reason, just to kind of guide you through Stormfist and such. So yeah. Your room's inside the arena. Please make your way inside. Welcome to Stormfist. Do-do-do-do-do. Behold the arena, the crucible for the sacred games, and a symbol of Stormfist's military might. Are there any among you, the good lady aside, of course, who have set foot inside? Nope, none of the others. Nope, none of the others have ever been here, and even I haven't been back since the last Sacred Games. So we're all new to this. Here the nobility amuses itself by pitting gladiators they own against each other and betting on the outcomes. We of the nobility thrill to such glorious battles, as did many past royals. However, our dear Queen Arishtat cares not for such things. She hasn't visited in years. Well, I can't blame her, it's kind of cruel. Which I would imagine is why your highness has never joined us either. Wager matches aren't being held right now due to Sacred Games preparations, but I could show you a practice match. That would be nice. We're sorry for the trouble. By the way, Gazelle, may I ask you a question? Yes? Can we drop the formality? All the stiffness goes straight to my neck. As you wish. Whatever makes you comfortable. Good idea, actually. You're always much more charming when they let you be yourself. Ah ha ha ha. You haven't changed a bit. Those two scare me. They're smiling, but their eyes are cold. Yeah. Plenty of history between them, I'm sure. Anyway, back to work. Let's go. Oh, right. Alrighty then. Into the arena. How's it going? We're finalizing preparations for the Sacred Games at the moment. How you doing? Goodness, it's unusual to see royalty here. The Sacred Games are almost upon us. Who do you think will win? I don't know. Stands. We can't really go there right now.
Dragon horses.
Yes, it's the Fatus Dragon Cavalry.
So that's them, huh? Never seen them before in person. Are they gonna compete in the Sacred Games?
No, not them.
They don't side with any member of the nobility. They've sworn their allegiance to the Fatus River and Falena alone. They don't involve themselves in politics.
There's going to be a Dragon Cavalry exhibition taking place at the Sacred Games opening ceremony. They must be practicing.
Wow, that's incredible.
They're spectacular, aren't they?
Indeed. Super fast cavalry soldiers that can run freely on both land and water. I can see why they're used for patrol in both rivers and solid ground.
Your Royal Highness, what do you say? Would you be interested in meeting them?
Hell yeah. You don't have to. It doesn't really change anything, but of course we'd want to. Yes, I'd like that. Alright then. This way, please. Are you serious? Lady Cyalides, is something wrong? No, never mind. Well, dragons are kind of lizards, so... You know. You know Cyalides and lizards. Huh? Where'd the Dragon Cavalry go? Ah, bad timing it seems. They're practicing for the opening ceremony, so they must have gone back under the river. Thank goodness. That's right, you hate lizards, don't you, my lady? You didn't have to point that out. Ha ha ha, my apologies. Well then Cyalides better stay away from Florida. Okay. So those two Dragon Knights that we saw, keep them in mind, because they'll be important later on. Much, 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 much later on. But yeah. Yeah, you can go through here if you want. In the stands, you don't have to, but, you know. That's closed off, it looks like. As is that. So you can't really do anything here right now. Probably closed off for maintenance and cleaning and such. Probably same for here. Yeah, just like that, Zagai. Get him! I think I know that voice. Uh-oh. I don't like this music. Oh no. It's Urim. Or as I like to call him, Urine. There you go. That a boy. I thought so. Ah, Urim, of the House of Barrows. He's been following his champion's training since yesterday. Oh boy. Well met, Urim. Huh? Oh, Gazelle. And, oh my goodness, you brought, well, everyone. Except for Kyle. You honor me, big brother. So you've come to cheer me on, have you? Don't ever call me that. Seriously, don't ever call me that. Of course, when I marry the princess, you and I will be thick as blood. I don't think so. Aren't you getting just a little ahead of yourself? Ha! Hardly the Sacred Games outcome is assured. I assure you. Ha ha ha. Assured, I assure you. Only Urim would say that. See for yourself. Behold my champion. Zagai, the mightiest gladiator in all of the Kingdom of Falena. So this is Zagai. He's pretty badass, actually. And he's mine, courtesy of my great and wonderful father. Daddy bought him for you, eh? Good for him. He does look pretty strong. You're right, most spearmen are overconfident about their reach. Or else they're too cautious about letting their opponent get close. This man's stance doesn't show any sign of either fault. George knows his stuff. Indeed, leave it to a Queen's Knight to appreciate superior skill. But his opponent is pretty impressive too. Who is he? That's Kilderic. He'll be my representative in the Sacred Games. So this is Kilderic. He's, well, you'll see. What? At Urim's insistence, the two of them are sparring. Wow, how about that? We get a sneak preview of the final. That's the way, Zagai. Get him! Get him! Alrighty then. Well. It looks like we have a winner. That was incredible. Woo, you've done it, Zagai. How do you like that, Gazelle? Now will you admit it? The Sacred Games champion, the princess's future husband, it's not you, it's me! Oh god. Congratulations. You won a practice match. You'll understand if I'm too overwhelmed to applaud. Ah ha ha ha. Not just a loser, but a sore loser. Next time we'll be in front of Her Majesty and the princess, you know. You ought to withdraw right now. Heh. What's so funny? Oh, nothing. Now then, everyone, shall we continue the tour? This way, please. Hey, Gazelle, wait! Oh, you know Gazelle's got something up his sleeve. Alrighty then. Hello, brother. I just wanted to let you know that you needn't fret in the slightest about Gazelle. There's no way you could triumph over the strength, valor, and nobility of a Barrows, or a Barrows well-paid champion. We're not brothers yet. Oh, come now. Brothers-in-law are still brothers. Now that we're family, let's try getting along. Yeah, I don't think so. Anything else going on around here? It doesn't look like we can't actually get out there. So, let's head back, shall we? If there's anything over here. Doesn't look like it. Whoa, that was a sudden camera shift. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else going on around here.